Are you a tech lover like me and you have to have all the latest smart home devices and gadgets, but you're kind of caught in that war between Apple, Amazon, and Google, and what device works with this platform and what device works with that platform? It's very frustrating. They're always butting heads. They're trying to play nicer, but they're still at war. Well, today I'm talking about a device that I found that's kind of helped me fight that war in my own smart home. Let's go. Hey, it's George with SilverHammer Surveillance. Here at SilverHammer, not only are we known for protecting your home and your business with our security and surveillance equipment, but we're also smart home specialists. Huge tech lover right here. If there's a tech device or a smart home device out there, I've tried it. If it's worthy of our customers, we'll sell it to you, we'll install it for you. But even if it's not worthy of our customers, we'll talk about it here on the channel through reviews, unboxings, that kind of thing. So today we're talking about a device that kind of helps me kind of in my own smart home. It's always been very frustrating for me because me personally, I'm a Google and an Apple guy. I like Google Nest for a lot of their smart devices, whether it's their smart displays. I love their cameras, as many of our customers will tell you. But for the rest of my life, I'm kind of an Apple guy. Apple phone, tablet, laptop, Mac, Apple TVs. And if you've taken our smart home tour on the channel, you know that it was all Apple HomeKit. So I've always kind of been frustrated about that war that I was talking about between Apple, Google, and Amazon, and how none of the devices work together. Now they are working on that through a unified platform, but right now they're still butting heads. So a lot of devices only work with this platform or that platform. So today I'm talking about a device called the Starling Hub, this little guy right here. This was the answer to my prayers. This right here will allow Nest devices to work with Apple HomeKit. And for me, that was a big frustration because, like I said, I loved a lot of Nest devices, especially pre-Google. I've gone way back to their first smart thermostat in my own home. But now, through Google, the Google Home platform just never really worked well with Apple HomeKit. So you got Apple HomeKit over here, you got Google Nest over here, Google Home, Apple HomeKit, butted heads. But our good friends at Starling, they came up with this little device, and it's a really cool device that allows Nest devices to be part of HomeKit. So I'm going to kind of show you how it works, show you how to set it up, which is really easy. And again, it's a really cool device and really makes it work together very well. So let's get started. Okay, when we're talking about the Starling Home Hub, we're talking about two platforms, Google Home and Apple HomeKit. When Google bought Nest, Nest became part of the Google Home platform. Really hasn't worked well with others. But now, with the Starling Home Hub, we can include it with HomeKit. So this is my second Starling Home Hub. I have one at home and one at the office. When you get this bad boy out of the box, it comes pretty simple. It's got the hub itself. It's got an Ethernet cable to plug it into your router. And then it's got a power supply, which is micro USB. But basically, you just connect it to your router, and then you go to the setup guide. Using the setup guide, it just takes you to a designated website where you can set up your Starling. You log in using your Google account, and then you scan a QR code on the bottom of the Starling, and that's it. Then once you get to this interface here, once you've got it set up, then you can select what Nest devices you want as part of HomeKit. If you don't want any included, you don't have to, so you've got those check marks there, and you can kind of select each device accordingly. It's pretty cool. Starling says it takes under 5 minutes to set this up, and they are absolutely correct. So now that Nest is part of Google, again, they are traditionally meant to be used with the Google Home app. So here's my Google Home app with all my smart home devices. And then I've got, my Nest thermostat, my cameras in there. So, that's how you normally use these devices. But as an Apple person, you kind of have to switch back and forth. So you get the Google Home app, you've got your HomeKit devices on one side, you've got your Google Home app on the other side, and you kind of switch it back and forth. And I call that a first world problem, but still, it's very, as part of the smart home, it's very cool to have all your devices in one place. So now with the Starling, here are all my Nest devices in my HomeKit app. So there you've got a Logitech Circle View camera, which is an Apple HomeKit secure, video secure, but then I've got my Nest camera here. Now the only negative about Starling that I can say, and it's really not even a huge deal, is when you're looking at your cameras on this interface, slightly lower resolution than a normal HomeKit camera. But you know, it's not a big deal at all. Otherwise, all the integration is flawless. So like the thermostat, you know, you got full control. You can do this with all the Nest devices, including the Yale Smart Lock, and control them pretty flawlessly. So it's just like they were made for HomeKit, whereas before it was Google Home only. So again, you've got all your sensors, you've got motion detection through the Nest cameras, you've got your fan control from the thermostat, you've got full control of everything Nest related. And they integrate it beautifully. And with updates, they're updating it all the time. And so as new features come out with the Google Home or the Nest devices, Starling is great about keeping up with that. And to update the Starling, all you have to do is log into the interface. They give you full release notes, everything that's new, and they do it all the time. And as we all know with smart devices, you know, as new things come out and things change, it's great when you have a company that's constantly updating to keep up with the times. That's the Starling Home Hub. Pretty cool device. I just want to make note, this was not a sponsored video. Starling did not send me that device. I bought it on my own, tried it on my own. I was always looking for that device to bring Google Nest and Apple HomeKit together. I found that, thought I'd try it, and man, it works pretty flawlessly. They're a really cool company, updating the device all the time, very easy to communicate with. I can't say enough about them. So if you're interested in the Starling Home Hub, check out the link in the description below. But great device to bring Google Nest and Apple HomeKit together. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the bell icon so you're notified of videos in the future. Until next time, peace and love.